Hi guys, welcome back. It's Sid here on the Mage server, playing Mage version 2, and I have been really busy since the last episode because I've really enjoyed just doing the basics of Minecraft, let's go and strip mine and gather resources and that kind of stuff. So a few changes since the last episode. I have added iguana tweaks. Now down here is one of my strip mines. This one was a dead end, really, because all the passages ended up in large lava lakes, and there is a creature in this called a lobber, and they live in lava, and they've got 80 hit points, and they basically kill your ass, fire at you. A few casualties while we've been here, because obviously I've been underground mining at night, and the zombies spawning above the ground have had a bit of a field day munching on, Richard J. Villager. So yeah, there's been a few of those. You not hear many hars. In fact, I'm not even sure if there are any alive now. So my main strip mine is just down here. So as I was saying, I've added iguana tweaks because I really love the ability to repair your tools actually in your crafting grid rather than having to go back to a table every time. So down here is my strip mine, and I've done a fair bit of strip mining. Now the drawback to iguana tweaks is of course you have to level your tools to get them up to the level that they can mine things. So I've been every one of these strips that have got a block on them have been closed and finished. Now down here, for example, I haven't got all the redstone, so I could have continued on. Now I've got my bronze tool leveled up to diamond level. I'm not going to. I think I've got more than enough resources, but yeah, so this is a fairly, that would probably be one I would do definitely, because they're quite short now. As I say, I've heard lobbers down here when I get close to the lava pools, and they are not something I want to play with. I'm going to take a whole load of this cobble. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to take with me, but I've dug it up. I'm going to keep it if I can. So what else have I done? So obviously I've started on down the Tinkers. Oh, there's I think that's a knoll off the top of my head. A little rat-like creature. They will attack you if you attack them, but if they're wounded or look like they're going to die, they'll fight back. They're quite passive. So obviously I have managed to get a Tinker's Construct smeltery together, and this is going to be coming with us as well. In fact, what I really should do, tell you what, let me get rid of you. I don't want to lose those because I don't want to have to build them again when I get to where we're going to live. So in terms of resources, well, I've got 47 diamonds from that strip mining. I've also got this is my, I've got 35 blocks of coal, 32 iron, plus a few spares, lots of redstone, chimerite, blue topaz, vintium ore. I've blocked all of these into block format where I can, just to preserve space. And if I just go and dump off here, I've got a few other bits and pieces we're going to want to take with us. But in here I have some leather, and of course we have the back. Oh, and I have my Oculus. That's the word, Oculus. So, but I haven't done anything more with magic. I've kept that. This was literally just building. So we'll have. Right, before we do that, I want to get some dyes. So let me get a stick, some planks, and in the Britannia mod there is a provision to make a pestle and mortar from Britannia, and that's really simple, just a bit of wood. Now if I take a black flower, I'll have a blue flower. I'm going to go get still plenty of time. Going to go get a few other colours. Let's don't want to pick that up. I've got more redstone than I can do with, and it's not going to be as critical in this pack as it would be in, say, a tech pack. So we'll have a purple. Jesus, sheep, you scared me half to death. And we'll have a red. I think that will do us. So, these flowers, obviously we could make red dye and blue dyes and whatever using the normal mechanism, but, you know, I picked it up anyway, damn it. We can in this, now I can't remember, let me just check, was it like that? No. So what we need to do is get the petals, black petals, red petals, and some purple petals. So that should give me a purple dye, that should give me a red dye, it does, and similar, sorry, I might as well just, oh, you don't need, okay. It's going to be weird crafting like that, is it? Right. And I'll just stick those petals. I don't really need them, all that. So, backpacks. I'm going to make myself a few backpacks. I'm going to have a purple one. I'm going to have a black one, because why not? We're going to have a blue one. I think that should be enough. And then what we'll do is we'll collect up this lot as much as we can, and we'll take purple because it's my favourite colour, so that can be where I'm going to stick all my valuables. I'll keep the bronze out, that's my repair bronze that I've been using to repair my pick. Oh, not you. You can go in. Alright, more valuables. So, yeah, if you haven't guessed, we are moving out of our temporary accommodation today. And that's the long and short of the plan. Our diamonds can... hang on, let's just sort that and go there. Oh, I don't want you in there. That's probably why that's not fitting. Anything else? Amber. Anything I don't really want to, I'll just take the amber out and put the gold in. So purple backpack, valuables. Other things we're going to want to get, well, I'm going to want to pick up as many chests as I can, a bed, all of this stuff. The furnace outside, of course, we're going to want. And I'm going to head kind of that way, northwest, I think. That way seems to be mainly cold biomes. So not the best option, and obviously that way is spawn, so we're not going to head back there. And I want to find somewhere to start. Ooh, hello, what are you? Grape seeds. Oh, I'll take them. Yeah, I want to find somewhere to set up base, and what I need to do, obviously, first off, is get everything together, and we can be on our way. So I'm just going to collect up as much as I can, and I will be right back with you. Okay, I think I have everything. One thing before we go that I want to show you is I killed one of those macas from the Lycanites Plain mobs. Now you can cook the beef, but apparently you can also do this and you get a bulwark burger. So I just thought we'd see what that was like. I think it's supposed to restore a fair amount of food. Not even midday yet, so we're going to head up towards that witch hut, and then we're going to kind of skirt around the edge of the magical forest. The reason I'm going to skirt around the edge of the magical forest is because of tree ents. Oh, there was a couple of things I did want to do, however, while I was in the area. Oh, might be getting a little visitor in a moment of the zombie persuasion. I'm not a big fan of leaving half decapitated trees, but sometimes time necessitates. Ooh. Now the other thing I'd like to grab is a little bit of this great wood. I'm sure we'll be able to find this around in the world, but we'll take a bit while we're at it. And if I see any convenient and easily accessible silverwood, then I might have a little nibble at those too. So we're going to leave this place. Now, in terms of the server, obviously I am alone on the server. And that is because I am recording this the day before the... Yes, indeed. You really ought to have that seen too. It sounds like very bad wind. Yeah, I'm recording this the day before... Oh, Kitty died. Oh, Max fell off some vines. There's no vines in the area, you stupid game. Yeah, there's nobody on because, as I say, I'm recording this the day before the Mage Thursday episode comes out, and this is going to be Mondays because I am taking Mage from a once a week to a twice a week episode now on the server. So that's my oh yeah, do you see them there? I don't know whether you could see them before they're just there in the tree line there. Look, treants. We don't want to play with treants. Treants are not friendly. And they're also, I think they've maybe venomous. I can't remember off the top of my head. Lycanites mobs obviously has a whole bunch of mobs, and getting used to them is going to take a little bit of time. But hopefully, if we can skirt around here, we'll not run into any of the frost critters because they're nasty as well. And we may just see a silverwood tree on the edge of this biome. If we don't, no loss, we'll find one later when I feel a bit more confident about going up and fighting treants and the likes. So yeah, I'm going to continue on working around. There's a silverwood tree there. Shall we try and sneak in? I was I didn't really want to pick that flower up, but thanks all the same. Right over there, just on the... Oh, we'll have that. That's a magical seed. That's another thing, magical crops I haven't really... I've got quite a bit of the essence for that now, but I don't really know how that works yet, so... Ooh, strange water, gravity-defying water. Okay. We'll have those. And that should give us most of the basic Thorncraft woods. I think it gives us them all actually, or at least a little starting point. Now, again, I probably don't want to be in this woodland, certainly not at night. So I need to try and skirt my way out and scuttle around the edge a little bit. So anyway, I'm going to continue on just searching out where we are going and see whether I can find a suitable spot, and I'll be back if anything interesting or untoward happens, so I'll see you in a moment. Okay, I'm on the second day out. I'm just trogging along here, and we've encountered our first taint. I can hear some lava somewhere, which can mean potential lobbers, but so far nothing too hostile. I saw a couple of treants when I was travelling, but that's more or less it so far. So going to keep on heading. Well, I'm going to eat this bulwark burger for starters. So it gives you 3. Oh, it gives me some absorption as well. That's interesting. So that's what that does. Bit of maca meat and a couple of bread. Doesn't restore a lot of food, but it does give you that absorption for a while. In fact, for about a minute by the looks of that. So yeah, I'd like to find maybe a jungle biome would be nice. I haven't built in a jungle. Oh God, don't want to hang around that. Yes, I can hear you, little buggers. Actually, while I've got another 15 seconds of absorption, that would obviously seem to be an obvious time to go. Hey, oh God, don't want you, do want you and you, don't want you, do want you. Music discs, don't care. I'm not that fond of the Minecraft music discs music anyway, so no loss on my part. So yeah, we're going to... Oh, swamp. This could be nasty. There's quite a few. Of all the biomes, swamps have one of the highest concentrations of unpleasant mobs, shall we say. But we're going to have to carry on this way, I think, and hopefully not meet any that... most of them, fortunately, are night spawning. So with a bit of luck, we'll not run into anything. Anyway, I'm going to continue on moving, and I will see you when I get a little bit further on. Okay, we got an aspid. We don't want to play with that. And I think that thing in the water might not be overly pleasant either. I didn't even get very far. So yeah, swamps, not friendly. At night, even worse, because they have two-headed giants and ghouls and all sorts of unpleasantness. Anyway, just wanted to show you that very quickly, but it scared the crap out of me, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, found the jungle. Wasn't very far on actually from that swamp. It's just over there, and it's one of these nice ones with really, really tall peaks in it. Now, jungles are not free from their lycanite dangers. They have gecko in them, which are like large venomous lizard type biped lizards. Uvaraptor, which are a bit like the Venturaptor but the jungle version. What else we got? Conchopedes, which are beetles that form into like individual beetles that form into like a centipede like structure. I shouldn't really be using that, should I? But I'm paranoid that something's going to try and jump out on me. Tarantulas, venomous spiders that leaves webs behind them, and conba, which are mischievous monkeys that fling poop at you. Yep, we have poop flingers. It's getting on a bit. Let's just head. What I'm looking for is a cliffside, a bit like that, but I want something a little bit more curved with a kind of a lake structure in it. There you go. That's an Uvaraptor already, we've seen. If we can find that, I can dig in, get myself set for the night kind of thing, and then we can start planning and getting started with the magic, because as I say, you've not really done much on that at the moment. This has just been literally me getting resources and developing my resources situation. And what we got around here? Anything? Can't say that it's really thrilling me at the moment. And it's going to be dark soon, so I'm going to need to sleep. So this is probably as good a place as any up here. What about... it's very small. Alright, anyway, I'm going to continue looking around. If I spot any interesting nasty critters or anything, then I will come back. But first off, we need to get rid of that daffodil and sleep. So, no, we're not quite there yet. So I'll see you in a little while. Okay, I think I've found it. A nice little cove. Reasonably large lake, but not so large that we can't use it for anything. Yeah, I think this might be a good spot to dig in. This, I think, might be some caves up there, but we can sort those later. Let's go down here. Squid tank. Everybody needs a squid tank in their life. So I'm thinking, let me just drop in and go for about here. Now, usual protocol, get myself somewhere to set my bed up and do the basics up, and something buzzing on my phone there. And once we're set up, we can actually start to plan the build. Now, the build is going to be interesting, I think, but we'll have to see exactly how it goes. But we'll hammer a bit of this out and let's light it up. Not much of an improvement on the villager's place, is it? Alright. Just give myself a bit of security there, and no, that's not right. Let's get a crafting bench going for starters. So you can don't believe I just did that. You can go there, and then we'll get maybe 3 chests for the time being. Oh, damn it. I can't believe I just used my great wood. Oh well. It's not in short supply. Right. Bunk. And bunk. I thought I did enough for 3. Oh well. Let's get some inventory emptied and we'll get settled in here. Now, on the way round, I've been slaughtering pigs, by the way, because I wanted to get more of this pig's fat, and also chickens. I picked up some chili seeds. Obviously, you saw me grab those, and we got a little bit of string as well, which is always a welcome addition. So, let me get some stuff out of my inventory. I'm going to kind of get myself set up here, and I will be right back with you. Okay, it's a brand new day. I've unpacked my stuff. I have not assembled anything particularly much, and the only thing I've not unpacked is my valuables bag, because of course we're on a server, and whilst everybody I'm sure will be wonderful and great and yada yada, you never know. Oh, interesting. I've got Decocraft in this pack, which gives us all sorts of decoration options later on. So what we need to do is we need to make our first step into magic, which is the inscription table. So we're going to need a torch, a spell parchment, a feather, some slabs, and some planks. Spell parchment, sticks and paper. That's easy. It's easy, providing you can find your stuff. I'm going to want some wood. Have I got any ordinary? Yeah, those ordinary woods here, isn't it? Oh, of course, we haven't got that functionality built in. So we're going to want that. Get some slabs going. We're going to need some paper going. We're going to need a spell parchment, and we're going to need a little bit more wood. And then we're going to need a torch and a feather. So this is all basic Ars Magica stuff, but I've been thinking that the three magic mods I'd like to, I won't use the word concentrate on, because that is suggestive that we're going to do anything but we're not going to do. Oh, okay, like that is it. Let's try you like that. We'll do for now. So we've got our inscription table, and obviously we can do a dig spell, and we've got a touch or a projectile version. So I'm just going to go and pop you in there. Oh, I need to I need to make 1, 2, 3. I need I think it's a feather, an ink sac. I'm going to need a piece of leather. That's why I didn't want to make all the backpacks, because I knew that I would need to do some, if I remember rightly, it's that, yes, Wilk and Quill. And our first spell is going to be a projectile spell with dig. Simple as that. There's no variance. We've got nothing fancy to do with it. So its name is dig, and it is going to go bang there like that. Pull it out, and there we go. Now, on the more recent versions of Ars Magica, the 1.7 versions, these books don't auto-sign. That's a bug, which is one of the reasons why I didn't want to do it. Now, to make this, we are going to need a blank rune, Vintium Dust, Arrow, Snowball, Iron Shovel, Spell Parchment, but we also are going to need to make something else first, and I'm going to need to go and get some snow, which is going to be a pain in the bum. But to craft the spell, obviously, we are going to need, let me just check what that was again. I don't think it asked for any essence, which is good. Yeah, it's just runes and some Vintium Dust. The only awkward one there is the Snowball, and that's only moderately awkward because I've passed a whole load of snow and didn't pick any up. As I say, but to make this we are going to need to make a multi-block structure, which is the crafting altar. Now, to be honest, at this level we can make it quite cheaply, and I probably will make it fairly cheap because, well, I don't really need a great deal. So as you recall, the crafting altar, we need some, you can use wooden planks or stone brick, sandstone bricks, which wood is +2, nether bricks or nether quartz is +3 effects, and then the caps we can go with glass for a +1 effect and coal blocks for +2, which I can probably do that, that's easy enough, or in fact redstone blocks we might as well go with, and so on and so forth. We are going to need to make also a crafting altar block, which is just Vintium Dust and stone, and a lectern, which is just wood, and a lever, ultimately, of course. Oh, and some magic wool, which is just Vintium Dust and some cooked stone. So this is all pretty easy. However, my particular layout here doesn't really give me much space to do it, so I'm going to need to look into that. So I think next episode I will get the dig spell going, because what I would like to do in an ideal world, check for bad guys, is do all my excavation of this area in using the spell, obviously, and not using a pickaxe, because I might as well gain them levels while I'm doing it. Now my plan is to have a kind of circular tower that half goes into the cliff's face and half comes out over the and goes down into the water, obviously, with maybe a walkway and a tunnel going across and yada yada. And what I'm thinking is to make like a natural stone tower, using chisel blocks and stuff, and then have it so like a tree growing up. So when we get to the top of the cliff face, the tree continues up and we get kind of an artificial tree house affair as well. That's just my thoughts. But at this stage, obviously, it's just a rough design idea. So we're a bit stumped as to exactly what we're going to do at the moment. At the moment, I don't even have a front door. So I need to gather the stuff together. I'll get that done for next time, and I will see you soon. And thank you very much for watching, guys. And of course, by next time, we should hopefully have a few other players on the server. So I will see you then, and bye for now.